All right. Happy Monday, everybody. Monday, March 15th. Beware the Ides of March. If you had me, well, gosh, I don't think anybody. We used to read Julius Caesar at sophomore level in my classes, and we would act it out. And of course, everybody loved to stab and kill Caesar about halfway through the play. That was everybody's favorite part. But anyway, beware the Ides of March. All your friends are going to try and kill you. Let's hope that doesn't happen in reality. So happy Monday. Glad you're here. A lot of people have been catching up that we're not passing. And this second semester, I have a lot less people to begin with that are not passing. And some of them have already put in their application. If you know you're not passing, be sure you do the application to pass. It's basically to get you thinking about being in this position of not passing again and get that done. Then you can get that done by today. It's due today, the application. If you want to pass and you're not passing, you've got to get this into me today. And then after that, late work, make up the test grades especially. All that is due by Wednesday. So if you get both of this done today and the test grades and any other late work, you should be able to get passing or even better than passing. Since everything is due by Wednesday, I do have tutoring Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday after school. And then after that, it's the end of the 9 weeks. God bless you. So today we will focus on analysis and interpretation, literary analysis, just like most things in English class, right? The words are big and fancy, but it's not difficult. It's an easy concept. You just have to have the right attitude. So we will focus on analysis and interpretation, and I will use riddle skills, right? The most important thing in any class you go into is having that Riddler's mindset. Let me figure it out. Let me find something that works and makes sense. And the classes get easier if you think that way. So I will use riddle skills and focus on details and connotations lead to a deeper understanding. And for our close, well, which character is the most realistic and which one is the most interesting? So we'll talk about that more in a minute. But first, let's do our positive affirmations. And for those of us that are failing this class or failing another class, what's that class you hate? Usually I hear physics, I hear history, I hear geometry, classes like that. So whatever class you're suffering and failing in, man, have those in mind as you say your affirmations. It really makes a difference. All right, say it with me out loud or in your head. What are you? I am strong, confident, and successful. Yes, we are. And how do you feel about getting work done? I love getting work done. It feels great, doesn't it, when you know you've caught up? And how do you feel about schoolwork? The harder I work, the stronger I become. Okay, and Carvajal comedy. What do you call an alligator in a vest? Alligator in a vest. What do you call it? You call it an investigator. See, it's in a vest, investigator. It's an alligator. Boom. Okay. Anyway, so what are we doing today, Mr. Carvajal? Anyway, you go to this course, week 10, literary analysis, realistic character. And what do you think? Which character from our recent short stories is the most believable and engaging? Explain why and what the author did to make that character likable and realistic. So when I'm talking about engaging, right, interesting, you like them, you want them to succeed. And writers do specific things to create that. So what do you think? I know it's been a while, right? We had a whole week off, but remember Jerry, 11-year-old boy, British. He's in a foreign country, doesn't speak the language. He sees the big boys, kids y'all's ages, right, swimming through that tunnel, and he tells himself, I'll do it if it kills me. I don't care. I'm not going to quit. And he pushes himself. He practices holding his breath until he can hold his breath for at least 2 minutes. And then he goes for it. What did you think about Jerry? Was he likable and realistic? Was he the most believable and engaging? What do you think? Mary Maloney, Lamb to the Slaughter, the perfect wife. She has a drink ready and ice for her husband when he gets home. He's a police officer. She's 6 months pregnant. And he says, yeah, it's over. I'm leaving you. Sorry. And I love the way Roald Dahl set that up, right? Because he didn't have her thinking, I'm so angry, I'm going to kill him. Oh no. All she says is, I'm going to go make dinner, right? And she takes the leg of lamb out of the freezer, unwraps it. It is hard as a rock or hard as metal, right? And without any explanation, she walks up behind him and she bashes his freaking head in. And she pretends that it never happened and she didn't know what happened as she cooks the lamb and feeds the men the murder weapon. Fun story. And then, of course, George Hadley, the dad in the Veldt. He bought this playroom, this nursery for the kids where everything they imagine becomes real. And surprisingly, his kids are spoiled rotten. They're not grateful. They're whatever, dad, right? When he turns off the playroom, they get mad and they get revenge, right? They trap their parents in there, and the fake lions really kill their parents. So, what do you think? Which one is the most believable and engaging? Jerry through the tunnel, Mary from Lamb to the Slaughter, or George in the Veldt? And it is really just write me a sentence. Just this character is the one that's most believable and likable because blah, 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 blah. One sentence is all you need. And we'll go over these tomorrow. And for the rest of the time for the class period, I mean, yeah,